welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally going to try out the new Naked Heat palette, and I have not tried this yet. I haven't touched the shades, I haven't swatched the shades, and I actually got this palette 3 weeks ago when I attended Urban Decay's Naked Heat launch in Berlin. So can you imagine just looking at this one for like 3 weeks and not even be able to touch it or anything? And I also got to try out the Naked Heat lipsticks and the Naked Heat eyeliners. I will not use the eyeliners today, but I am wearing the Naked Heat lipstick in the shade Fuel right now, and I love it. It's so gorgeous. But anyways, now before we begin, I just have to say that I will put timestamps in this video. I just feel like doing a makeup tutorial without doing, you know, foundation, concealer, and all of that good stuff is not really my type of makeup tutorial. I love to just watch all of that. So I will put timestamps down in my info box and in the comments so that you actually can just flash forward or just, you know, pick whatever you want to see, or if you want to see the whole video, then you can do that too. So I will put the actual review and the rest, like me talking about the entire collection, at the end of this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to prime my face, and recently I have fallen in love with this optical illusion primer from Urban Decay simply because it makes my pores look hella small. Next, I'm going in with Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'm going to mix it with a liquid Aura Mix and Medium, also by Urban Decay, to make it even more luminous and dewy. And I'm going to apply it all with a flat foundation brush and then blend it all out with a damp beauty blender. Guys, I really want to not like this foundation, but I love it. Like, I love it so much. It's like, I know it's a lot of money for a foundation, but trust me when I say that it's worth it. It's worth it. Next, I'm going in with an old favorite of mine, the MAC Pro Longwear in the shade NC20, and I tried to be all fancy today and apply it with one of these round toothbrush looking brushes, but the dots became small moons instead. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I am blending it out with my beauty blender, but I just wanted it to look a bit fancy. I will never do that again. So today, I'm actually not going to use my Milani foundation to contour my face. I know. I'm actually going to switch things up a bit, and I'm going in with ABH Cream Contour Kit. And let me just say one thing, guys. If you ever decide to use this cream contour kit on top of your foundation, make sure to use some kind of oil on your brush before you go into this palette, because it's hella dry. Like, I didn't do that today, so I definitely struggled a bit.
After all that we've been through, I think it's fair from me to you. Watch it burn as we soar away.
I then went in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to bake my face. And I know that some people now say that baking is a myth and that it actually doesn't do anything. Well, it does, and they are wrong. So I let that sit on my face for about 5 minutes, and then I went into Buxom's bronzer in the shade Tahiti to bronze up my face a bit, but also to brush away the bake. Next, I used NYX matte setting spray, and although it says that it is matte, I kind of get the same result with this as I get with my do-it-yourself setting spray that I always use. And I then just roll down my peach fuzz with my beauty blender to make sure that they ain't going wild in all the pictures that I'm going to shoot later on. So then I went in with MAC's Whisper of Guilt highlighter using a fan brush, but it kind of looked a bit too golden for me today. I usually use this on its own when I'm a bit more tan hand. So I also had to go in with my favorite highlighter from Sleek Makeup, the Solstice palette, and I'm always using the orangey looking kind of shade. It's totally not orange on the skin though, it just looks wet and perfect. That's what he said. Oh my god. Next, I went in with a blush that Caitlyn Jenner released with MAC, and I think it's called Buddy. I'm not sure though, but as usual, I will leave all the products info in my info box.
Behind now, when everything is done.
So today, unsurprisingly, I will prime my eyeballs with MAC's Paint Pot in the shade Painterly, and I will then blend it all out with the warmth of my fingers. So the first shade or shades I went in with from the Naked Heat palette was Sauced and Chaser, and those two was just basically a perfect kind of nude beigey shades, and I used these two as the base for my crease.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in.
Next, I mixed a tiny bit of Low Blow and a lot of He Devil, and I just placed that in my crease but also working it into the outer V.
Paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping light.
I then just went in with a clean blending brush to make sure that everything was nicely blended out, and I then went in with more of He Devil to further darken up the crease, and then also I just kept blending out the edges. I mean, you can never blend too much, guys. So I then spritzed some Fix Plus on a flat brush and went into the shade Scorched, and I would almost say that this felt and looked a lot like a foiled eyeshadow. I don't know if it's actually a foiled shadow, but it's so nice and so buttery, and it just looked so nice on the eye.
Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I surrender.
Next, I just went in with a bit more of He Devil down my lower lash line and smoked it out quite heavily. I really wanted that dramatic smoky eye look today, and as you can see in this footage, I accidentally went into a darker shade in this palette while scratching my nose, and I touched my eye with it, and it just blended out like a dream. So these shadows are bomb. So next, I just went in with some Black Track gel liner from MAC on a angled brush to darken up my upper waterline. Next, I prepared myself mentally to then go in with some NYX Liquid Matte Eyeliner. I actually love the applicator on this eyeliner though. It's definitely one of the best. I then just curl my lashes a bit to prep them for mascara and lashes, and today I'm actually going to try out a brand new mascara from MAC with not one but two individual brushes in the same packaging, which is actually so smart. MAC's Bold and Bad mascara just launched, and a lot of people are already raving about it just because of the small brush, and I will honestly save the small brush when I run out of this mascara so that I can use it in another one, because it is so good for the bottom lashes.
We can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky.
I then went in with another pair of eBay lashes. I will leave a link to these ones down below if you want to check them out.
We'll get real.
I then line my lips with Urban Decay Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Naked. Personally, I love to line my lips with lip liners before lipsticks, and especially when it comes to like normal lipsticks like the one that I will be using today. And last but not least, I went in with Fuel lipstick from the same Naked Heat collection. So yeah, that was how I created this look, and now I am just going to say, I probably already said it during the video, and I must say, you guys, my ride or die eyeshadow palette is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I just feel like, honest to God now, this palette is just as good as the Modern Renaissance palette, if not better. Obviously, I can't speak for all the shades because I've just swatched all of them, but I don't really trust swatches, if you know what I mean. So, but the colors that I used today was Sauced, Low Blow, He Devil, and Scorched. And I didn't get any kickback. I did not get any fallout. I did get a little bit of fallout, like from my lid down to my cheek when I was using the shade Scorched. But honestly, that is quite common with any like super pigmented shimmery shade. I totally get that with Makeup Geek's foiled eyeshadows as well. So yeah, so this palette is obviously a very, very warm toned palette, and I love it. Obviously, we are on our way to fall right now, so I just feel like this is, I will abuse this during fall and winter. I just feel like the shades are so gorgeous, and you have the lighter shades, the transition shades. I mean, this, I just feel like this will work on every single skin tone, and that is a huge plus. So comparing the Modern Renaissance to the Naked Heat palette, I feel like they're equally heavy. I obviously feel like the cover of the Modern Renaissance is kind of shit because, as you can tell here, it's kind of dirty. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the Modern Renaissance, you kind of get a lot of kickback. You get like, it's kind of, I mean, it's obviously so pigmented and it blends like a dream, but so does this, and this will basically give you no kickback. So I can definitely recommend this one. I got this one for free just because I attended the event. I got the entire collection, but you guys know that I'm kind of picky, or for anyone who's been following me all for like a long time, you guys know that I'm pretty picky when it comes to my eyeshadows. So yeah, I am just I'm very impressed. Well done, Urban Decay. So the rest of the collection consists of 2 eyeliners and 3 lipsticks, and I will talk about the lipsticks in a moment here. And these are the 2 eyeliners. One of them is called Alkaline, no, Alkaline. I feel like I'm a little bit surprised of the colors that they came out with, because one of them is basically a plum purpley kind of shade. It's like a dark purple, and the other one is orange, kind of red in the tone. Now, I don't usually wear reddish eyeliners, because especially not in my waterline, because it kind of makes me look like I have been out partying for a week. You could probably use this as a eyeshadow base, however, but still I'm kind of surprised by the choice of that color. So they also came out with 3 lipsticks in this collection. One of them is called Heat, and it's kind of like a fiery, orangey, glittery red color. It's kind of like hard to describe, but that is how that one looks. And then we got, oh, I love this one. This is the one that I'm wearing. This is called Fuel, and it is just basically a pinkish, orangey kind of nude, and I'm obsessed. It is so gorgeous. I just really feel like this lip color goes very well with all the shades that they have in the Naked Heat palette. And then we also have the shade Scorched. And this is just basically a bronzy golden brown shade. Yeah. All these swatches are just like... I'm kind of mixing all of these swatches. This is not good. I'm just a terrible swatcher. I'm sorry, guys. Can we talk about the packaging on these? I love it. Love. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun and I was so excited to try the Naked Heat palette. I'm so glad that I finally got to do it and I'm obsessed. Like, I'm honestly obsessed. You guys are probably going to get sick with how much I am going to use this one, but I'm sorry. I mean, the fall, like, the colors, yeah, okay, I'm just going to stop. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, then please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Now I'm on the outside.